What's happening? Got my Rovan bar Shorty on the bench. Yeah, I ripped out the motor and the spur gear. Yeah. What happened? The last bash, the spur gear, the spur gear stripped. Yeah, so I swapped out the spur gear and whatnot. This is a new one. Yeah, this is a new spur gear. I've already assembled it and whatnot, you know what I mean? As you know, it comes in 2 parts, innit? So, yeah, but what I've done, I've taken out the motor. The motor, to get to the motor, is easy enough, you know what I mean? What it was is just you remove this top plate. No, first the battery tray. You move the battery tray first. Couple of screws. 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. You move the battery tray. You know what I mean? And then this top plate or this bottom plate sits underneath. If I remember, it goes like that. You know what I mean? You have to remove that as well. So yeah. Anyway, taking out the motor. Yeah, and on the manual, this is all I got. This is the instructions I got in it on the for that, because the Rovan Baja is petrol form in it really. So this is the paperwork I got. Motor for the motor assembly and whatnot, and the ESC assembly and whatnot, you know what I mean? And plus you got the manual, which is all basically petrol form in it, you know what I mean? So it's all petrol form, but this manual still comes in handy because the spur gear and whatnot. Good thing I looked at it, because the spur gear now, I didn't realise it comes in 2 parts in it, you know what I mean? So if I didn't look at this manual, I would have put the spur gear on this like that, you know what I mean, without realising, you know what I mean. It comes in 2 parts because you got the 4, what is it, like earplug things, dampeners that go in there, innit, you know what I mean. So yeah, and I said about I had the steel spur gear, but no, it's a steel spur gear, but not compatible with this truck. You know, this is for the petrol version. You know what I mean? It's some spiral cut thing. So yeah, that's no good. It's not compatible with this truck. You know what I mean? It's spiral cut, and this is the pinion as well. So yeah, this is the pinion. So you know what I mean? It's not compatible. So, and I think this costs what? I don't know how much it costs. RC Models UK must have cost something like about 30 quid or so, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I might try and sell it on eBay or something, you know what I mean? At least I could try and get, like, if I can try and get half my money back and whatnot. So anyway, the motor and whatnot. This is what came out the motor, yeah, and I mean this is what came out the car, the motor. And my bad, I thought this is a 2200 kV motor, because on the box I'm sure it stated it was a brown box. The car came in a brown box. It wasn't a box inside of a box. It was just a brown box, outside box. You open the box on the car, you know what I mean? And it had a white sticker stating the specs of the power system in the car, and it was 160 amp ESC and 2200 kV motor, you know what I mean? So I don't know if there's a misprint or something on the box, but yeah, this is a 1650 kV motor. It's a easy run 4985, 1650 kV. It's a 1650 kV motor, so I'm sure it's stated 1650. So yeah, so it wasn't a 220 kV motor. So anyway, yeah, that's what the motor that come out the car. That's the motor what's going in. This is 100 and what is it? 1100 kV motor. Yeah, 1100 kV motor. That's what's going in. 1100 kV motor. That's what's going in the car. And then I got this motor. It's a shame. This is the X-Max motor. What come out the X-Max? So it's a shame about this X-Max motor because the lead, it won't. You know what I mean? It's too short. The connection leads. It's too short. It won't fit. It won't fit in there. I mean, it'll fit, but the leads, you see, it won't reach on the it won't connect on the ESC. You know what I mean? And the ESC now it's on a plate, so unless you move the ESC backwards, but that's going to be pointless doing that, man. You know what I mean? I have to make up. I'll do some DIY job, make up a plate, and so that this motor won't fit. It's a shame because the pinion that came out of the car, it's a 5mm bore, so it will fit straight on to the X-Max motor. You know what I mean? It'll fit straight on. So as you can see, and yeah, and when I opened up the car, I realised the spur gear was stripped. Also, the pinion. All I did was pull the pinion out with my hands, and the pinion just slid out. So nothing was Loctite and whatnot. You know what I mean? And the grub screw is still in there, in the pinion. I haven't even taken the grub screw out of the pinion. You know what I mean? It just slid out when I took the back end of the car apart. So yeah. But on the box, it did state about checking screws and whatnot. But having to open up the back end and checking pinion and whatnot, and grub screw on a pinion, you shouldn't have to do that with a new car, man. Alright, fair enough, like drive shaft screws and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So yeah, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so this motor, X-Max motor, wasn't good. It's a shame. So I got a spare X-Max motor, you know what I mean, what come out my X-Max. So yeah, so this motor is going to be going in this 1100 kV motor. I just take the motor screws out and just mount it. It's going to go in like that. Mount it in there like that. 2 screws, you know what I mean? Mount it with the 2 screws. But I'm waiting for a pinion. I'm waiting for the same 14 tooth pinion, but with a 8mm bore hole in it, so it will fit onto the 8mm 110 kV motor shaft. So yeah, what else? Yeah, so that's, yeah, as I say, GDS still pinion, but I think any pinion will do because it's a steel metal pinion. It's more the spur gear that's gonna strip, you know what I mean, because it's plastic nylon spur gear, you know what I mean. So yeah, So that pinion's in the post, and yeah, that's about it with this car, man. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I've also got a build. I've got a build on the go. Yeah, I've got a let me just move this car up, man. Move up this car. Trying to make some space. Trying to make some space, man. This car's so heavy, man. Put this on the blinking floor, man. Got that. Yeah, I've got this build on the go. From the Creighton, innit? The old Creighton. The old Creighton chassis. I ain't done much. I haven't done too much at the moment with it. I'm waiting for dry shafts and whatnot. Yeah, I'm waiting for dry shafts and whatnot, because it's the Creighton chassis platform. So I wait for dry shafts, but I've got Armour Mojave top plate on it. I've got hang on. What have I got on it? Shit. I've got a hang on. What do you call this thing? Cup. Art drive cup. Corelli art drive cup. Armour input gear. Armour input gear. Corelli art drive cup. Good old Yeti XL steering linkage. Aftermarket steering post and linkage. The posts now, they were a bit these things, they were a bit short, so I had to kind of put spacers underneath it. I used ball bearings. You can see the spacers there, so it was kind of short in it, so yeah, so I used 2 ball bearings on each side. So but it works, it does work, you know what I mean. What else? Armour sliding motor mount. Yeah, this is this diff actually came out of the Mojave. Last time I ran the Mojave, I've been running the Mojave off camera, and the center diff, the spur gear is stripped in it, and the pinion stripped as well on the Mojave. So I just kind of, you know what I mean, took this. No, this is actually a new sliding mount. This is a new sliding mount I had. Yeah, this is a new sliding mount that was there. It's actually the diff that come out of the Mojave. Yeah, the diff come out of the Mojave, but the spur gear is actually knackered. You know what I mean? The spur gear is stripped, so I need to change it. But I'm just testing out things at the moment. You know what I mean? Just to see if things will fit. So yeah, and as I said in the video, I've got quite a lot of armor parts in it, you know what I mean? And as I had the chassis, all I did, and the chassis was slightly bent, you know what I mean, towards the back end. No, yeah, the back end. This is the front end. Yeah, the back end, it was bent so slightly, so I kind of straightened it out with a hammer and whatnot, so it's reusable again. But the towers, the front towers, all right for the Creighton. The front towers, they're reusable, but the back ones, as you can see, they're buckled. They're really bad, you know what I mean? So I might just get the same towers I've got on my Creighton I'm running now. The big fat Guggen or Coogan shock towers, front and rear. You know what I mean? I think there was only about 40 quid. Because I was looking online, they had the front ones there, and I think they're £40 or something. So, and they're beefy shock towers. So, anyway, yeah. So, got this little project going. Oh, I'll be using these as well. Corrali, shocks. The towers. The shock. What you call these, man? These suspension things, suspension arms. Yeah, the suspension arms. I'll be using that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I kind of stripped down my Kronos V1. This is from the Kronos V1. I stripped it down and whatnot, and it will fit with some spacers. You got to put spacers in, I think. It will fit. Because I did try it. I think you don't need to put spacers.